the Saints need to set a deadline with Carr on just.
Yeah, I think they do. I really think they do. This isn't like a contract negotiation where you know what the end result is going to be. The end result of this is almost certainly that he's not going to be playing for this team. I would say they absolutely need to set a deadline if there's any chance of him playing for this team, and that is him. I think it's already passed, but it's got to be showing up for OTAs by May 20th. They start OTAs on May 20th. Look, everything going on with Derek Carr definitely might be an injury. Definitely is an injury. I believe that he's at least evaluating an injury. I don't know the severity of that injury, if it might be a season-ending injury or not. He obviously revealed some personal family stuff that he was dealing with. I understand that. But it has officially reached the very weird, unusual stage that he has not been here for any day or any stage of the offseason conditioning program. And yes, that's voluntary, but look at the pictures the Saints are posting online every day. It is 90% of the team. Some veterans don't come. That's fine. If Alvin or Kamara, Tyrann Mathieu has done this a lot and they're comfortable with their routines and everything. But this is Derek Carr, the quarterback of the team that is installing a new offense with new coaches. I'm not sure he's even met every member of the offensive coaching staff face-to-face yet. I know he hasn't worked with Brandon Cooks yet, who is at this camp, along with any other receivers, the young rookie receivers that are going to show up or whatever. It's pretty staggering to me that the quarterback is not here installing, learning this offense in the classroom, on the sideline, mentoring Spencer Rattler as he learns this offense, figuring it out together. Those things really, really matter. So if this is voluntary, OTAs cannot be considered voluntary for him. If there's any chance he's going to play on this team or remain on this team in a leadership role, I think he has to be here for all of OTAs.
Yeah, and look, you can sell me on, hey, his wife had a miscarriage. He can't be away right now. He can't be here. She needs him. Okay, that's fine. His kids need him. Okay, that's fine. I can buy into all that. Not being able to come to get like an evaluation yet is very weird to me. Even allowing for all that, when he lives in Fresno, right?
I believe that's where the family moved now.
Like he posted that they live in California.
He said he talked about it in that event. That's where they had the bonfire, and that's where they have the farmland now and everything like that.
So based on the information we have, he lives in California. He was speaking on a stage in Las Vegas, so at least for some amount of time, he was able to leave and take care of that responsibility. Maybe his wife accompanied him, maybe his kids accompanied him, whatever. He couldn't come here like for just a day to get the evaluate. Like it starts to not make a lot of sense. Yeah. And there might be good reasons for all this stuff, but in the silence, there's thoughts, and thoughts lead you to where they lead you. And these are logical thoughts to have of like, why hasn't this happened? So it's just hard for me to. Yeah, I think you have to set a date on this. Like somebody needs to do something. Derek needs to decide I'm coming and I'm getting my evaluation, or the Saints need to say like, okay, then you're gone. It doesn't, like at this point, it just feels like you need to draw the line in the sand. The financial situation is what it is. I would maybe there's a process you have to play out here to be able to try to cut him and recoup. Maybe you start having a battle over when the injury occurred. Maybe all this stuff happens and there's a process for it. I don't know how it's going to play out, but for me, it is weeks away. If I were running this team, it is weeks, maybe even days away. I guess you don't really worry about rookie camp too much, but it is nearing the point of where this is going to become a distraction for the team, and just get him out of here. Like, let him go do something else. He does not want to be here. I don't know. Maybe if he's maybe there's an agreement to get some money back. I don't really know what Derek Carr is about as far as like this situation here, but it just feels like the Saints seem to be done with it.
Yeah, look, technically, if they're just figuring out how to handle the injury, waiting to decide if he's going to have surgery or not, is he going to go on IR? Is he going to go on the PUP list? I mean, technically, you don't have to decide any of that stuff till September. But that is all like, okay, hopefully it's communicated and it's understood by everybody. Derek's not playing this year. We're just going to figure out what the paperwork's going to look like. Ryan Ramczyk is a perfect example of that. Ryan Ramczyk wasn't going to play last year. I don't know when they put him on what list, but everybody knew. There can't be an uncertainty or a cloud like, hey, Derek Carr might show up July 25th and be QB1. Like it needs to be decided. If there was any chance of him playing, he should be here already. He should be here ASAP. If he's not going to play, and this is just a matter of when they're going to put him on a list, that needs to be communicated, because the Shuck and Rattler can't be showing up and being like, so where do we fit in all of this? That uncertainty is not good. The receivers, who's my quarterback going to be? The team, the coaches.
That's what I'm saying.
What's the playbook going to look like? Who's running it or whatever? This stuff all needs to be decided ASAP, but like now. I mean, they're installing this offense on the field in 2 weeks from tomorrow. And they need to be writing. They need to know who their quarterback's going to be.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's getting very close to Derek Carr becoming a distraction for this team, and you can't allow this situation just to linger forever. And I think that it's multifaceted. Like, you're trying to build a culture around a new coach who's coming in, trying to get the buy-in of we want guys who love football, who want to be here. You got a guy that probably loves football but doesn't want to be here in Carr. So I think, you got to just kind of cut that out. Like, if you're trying to build this culture, and B, like, I just don't think it can be a thing that can go on until September. Like, it has to be settled just for one reason or another. The financial ramifications are massive, but here's the thing. I know a lot of people want it to be like a punitive thing. I've seen this feedback of, well, no, keep him on the team. Don't let him go play anywhere. Just hide him, send him away, whatever. The thing is like, the Saints are going to be in business after this, and what you are is what you are. You can't be a team that does nasty business and still operate the way you do. It's you lost, you lost. So whether you want to take your loss now or try to prolong it a year from now, I think you make the loss greater just in terms of your ability to do future business. If you do this in a nasty, vindictive type of way, I think you just have to cut it out, take your loss, and just take the public scorn and all that and walk down to the owner's office and say, hey, we got beat. And, that's not either way that happened. But I think there's a better way to do this. And I think there's a better way for your team. Like, just getting him out of here and just clearing the air and letting it be fresh. Like, I think that would feel like a massive sense of relief. I think if you're not going to have him, I don't think you want him lingering around at this point. I don't even think you want him back after this in any capacity. I don't think you can look to him to be a leader, he's in a sling, but he's leading. No, he's already like showing values here that I think that are just better off for him to go somewhere else. I think Derek is operating in what's good for Derek, and there's fine, but that's not what's good for the Saints. And I don't think you can expect that person to do what's good for the Saints and put himself behind it. So I think it's just time to move on. I think Derek has shown what he wants. I think he's shown that he really badly wants out. Go.
Yeah. We're talking deadline, so I will mention that June 1st date, in case everyone is not completely clear on what June 1st means. There are contract reasons to make the release a June 1st release, but the NFL has rules that they could cut him today. They could have cut him in March and call it a June 1st release. So there's no reason to wait until June 1st to officially release him.